Here we go. All right, looks like we're working here. What's happening, Fish and Friends? Welcome to another episode. Sorry we're a little bit late. We had some severe weather coming through here. It's still kind of coming in. So let me know if we're working, video, audio, all the O's.
All the
O's.
O's.
I see people in here. Dustin Taylor just became a member. Dustin, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Debo channel. Blown away that we have this many members already. I don't know how many we're up to, but I appreciate it. Looks like we're working now. Says we're good. Somebody said no, it's not working. Hopefully they're smarty pants. All right, what's happening, Fish and Friends? Welcome to another episode. I'll give everybody a heads up. We just had some severe weather rolling through. Tornado warnings and stuff all around us. Luckily, it kind of skirted us, so I think we're okay. It might creep up Randall's way here in a little bit, but
it didn't skirt me. I was lucky enough to run to the grocery store quick, and just as I was getting ready to walk out, the thunder started letting loose, and it's like one of those rains that you can hear it on the roof of the building you're in. So yeah, that was fun.
So you know you're not going to be dry by the time you get to your truck.
Right, soaking wet.
Yep.
Shenanigans.
Fun times. Well, we got Randall here. Randall, thanks for joining me tonight. Tonight should be fun. If y'all haven't heard, the Bassmaster Classic is going on. Lake Hartwell, South Carolina. Looks like a pretty fun outing down there. I was there 5 years ago. I can't believe it's that long ago already. Should be fun. Paul says my audio is a little choppy. We had rain that just turned into extreme ice. Fatway, hopefully you're staying safe. Gramps says Dizzle was grabbing those milk, eggs, and bread French toast. Yep.
And French toast isn't good. Sorry. Hot take.
Randall Pink Floyd, president of the Randizzle fan club, present and accounted for. Always appreciate you, brother. How about anybody else? Does my is that what Chris is saying and Eliza? I wonder. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if it's these headphones.
No, I don't hear it.
Up.
Like it's definitely not on my end here.
Is it better if I talk like this, because I think it is picking up audio from my my webcam, so I might have to just do the whole live like this.
Yeah, I just need you to just get as physically close as possible to the screen.
Okay, well, we're going to keep going with it. If it gets too bad, let me know. Do you have I'm not even going to bring it up. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it'll kind of fix itself. Like I said, if you're just joining, it looks like we have 140 people on here. Appreciate a ton of everybody hopping on, but as I was saying earlier, we have some severe weather rolling through, so my internet might be a little choppy, a whole bunch of storms. So hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it holds up. But if I all of a sudden go out and there's a quick flash, I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully my beard saves me. So tonight we are going to go in depth. I don't know how in depth we'll go. We're going to bring up the Tackle Warehouse site because they have a whole bunch of new stuff from the Bassmaster Classic showing out there. If anybody else was at the Classic, maybe you can even tell us some new stuff, or if you've seen some things. One thing I will bring up here real quickly, I can't do it because I don't have the description. Let me go over to my Gmail, because I actually grabbed one of these, and Randy, I apologize. By the time I came back, they had a code to buy 2 of them. So I only saw the buy 1 code. So Randy, you're probably going to slap me. But Abu Garcia has a pretty cool deal going on. Let me share my screen.
Don't say. Now you're doing like the good old ventriloquist mode, says Eliza.
Am I talking and it's like delayed? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like mine's always like that because, oh yeah, definitely. What is this here?
Okay, so this is the Abu sale. It showed up on their Instagram deal. So I put the link in the description below, and then I put down the codes I copied from Instagram, or you can just look up Abu Garcia on Instagram and follow the link over there. But they have the new Abu Garcia Vengeance combo, which is normally $109, on sale for $60, I think, for the classic sale. So you have to put in a code. It's like Vengeance BMC1. And then they just added a Vengeance BMC2 if you buy 2 of them. So if you buy 2 of them, you get them for $100 total. So
Dang.
that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, I grabbed one. Again, I apologize, Randall. I didn't see the 2 deal until after, but looks like a pretty good stick. I had one of these some time ago, and I liked it a lot. I had it as my spinnerbait rod, and it looks pretty much the same. It's got the foam here that I like, and it's got the little hook keeper there that is, it's like a loop. Oh, that didn't enlarge it very well.
That's
but it's
that's
like
the
a little
gray
loop.
So I know they have like a white version, dark gray. That's like a light kind of gray silvery colored rod, right?
Yep, grayish silver.
The Vengeance. Yeah,
Yep.
I think I had one of those as well, potentially at one point in time.
Yeah, they're solid sticks. So I got the new one because it comes as a combo. So for $64, I figured as a combo, I'll do a review on it, and maybe I'll find somebody local here to give it to as a giveaway or something. Keep it, who knows? But I figure it'd be a pretty good deal. So if you're looking for a combo, a budget combo, or for 2, $62 for 1 or $100 for 2. So I like it. I like the Abu rods. I've had good luck with their budget rods in the past. I'm interested to see with the reel. I did read it's just a graphite frame and graphite side plate reel, but it looks awfully loosey to me, right?
It
knobs.
does. I thought at first those were like the big rounded wind grip knobs because I couldn't see it very well, but still, I mean, that looks very loosey. That flatness to it.
And they're made in the same factory, I think, still. So it's, I mean, it makes sense that they're probably sharing parts and stuff. So I'm going to give it a try and see. So that was the first one. I figured I'd share that and let everybody know in case you're looking for a Abu combo or a good budget combo. Looks to be like, should be pretty good. I don't know about the
have you ever used anything with that mag tracks brake system?
Yeah, it's the standard brakes for all their like lower. Once you get up higher, I think it's called something else, like on the STX. But like the Revo X, the Max X that I just did a review on, that Jordan Lee baitcaster, they all use the mag tracks. It's just the name for their magnetic brakes. So easy to use.
I didn't know if you had any experience with it so far or not, but I don't think I have whatsoever, really.
So that was the first one. Let's head over to Tackle Warehouse and see. So I'll bring this up and we'll get to it. We'll on one, then you can just scroll. Yeah, you can just scroll. So
I'm having computer issues as well, so I can't even pull my computer up. So
that's okay. Can you see my screen? What I'm sharing or no?
Yep, definitely.
Okay. Cool. So okay, let me jump back in real quick before Hella Bass is in the house. Hella, what's up, my friend?
Do they sell fish? Are they selling fish down there? What's going on? I'll wait. We'll wait.
Yeah, they sell minnows now. Scott Lore says super choppy and blurry.
I know it's not my Walmart internet because I'm on cellular right now.
I'm connected to. It's got to be the storms for us. It's got to be the storm.
Yeah.
I'm connected to my router, but I'm sure it's the storm. So we'll have to get through it. I'm sorry, everyone. If it's too bad, I don't know what to say. We got a whole ton of sales. Whole ton of storms coming in. So I apologize if it's kind of choppy. Bear with us. Let's see. So what was I going to say? I had something in mind. Oh, so we'll scroll down and go through. I tried to enlarge it a little bit. Hopefully that makes it better for everybody to see here.
Can you scroll? Can you scroll to the right a little bit? Because I know I'm just looking at it on my TV and it's like the chat's covering up. No, you're good. You're fine.
I mean, I can make it smaller again a little bit.
No, don't do that. Just leave it. What's that over there? Oh, a fish. Manners.
Okay, so let's see what else we got. Hopefully, like I said, it clears up. I apologize if it's still kind of choppy and such. Howdy, y'all. We got all kinds of people in here. We got members: Chris Russ, Ruben, Eliza, Scott Vermonter.
I think I saw Jig Squad earlier.
Jig Squad in the house.
Oh, there they are.
Cuda? All right, I'm going to scroll back down. I'm already behind, and we've just started somebody said, yeah, Mr. Twitch said invest in a new microphone too. I'm going to have to. I think it pulls audio from this. I don't know if it's because I'm using the Bluetooth deal.
You should be able to set it up where you turn one off or turn one on. It could be picking them both up, you know?
I'll have to look at it. There's some people saying it sounds good, others not. Okay, so hopefully it clears up. But what's up, everybody? Jig Squad in the house. Like I said, who else do we have? Anybody that I missed? Mike Dove. Mike, we need to get you on a show. Mike from Thunderhawk. Mike was nice enough to send me a box. Mike, that unboxing should be next week. He said he was going to send a couple things, and I didn't know a couple things was going to be a whole huge box of stuff, Mike. So thank you a bunch. But if you'd be willing, it'd be fun to get you on a show and talk about some of your products. Take a look at any new designs you have coming out for the Classic. Yeah, Will Junkin said, Dove is at the Thunderhawk booth at the Classic. So do you have some new things, Mike? Are we going to see? I don't think I saw Thunderhawk on here as a list. So you might be keeping all the goodies from us. I know it's kind of limited on here of what's going down, but
I mean, it's still a good list.
John Hancock just jumped in. G Fan in here. Trevor Wagner, Chris Russ. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's jump in and see. I think we'll have people trickling in. If I miss any good comments or questions, make sure you leave a good comment or question. If you have anything that you want me to cover, I will try to get to them. The comments get rolling pretty quick, but I will try to get to them as quick as I can.
And you did say this is just the regular Tackle Warehouse website, right? Somebody did ask that earlier.
Yep, just the Tackle Warehouse website. I left my link below since I did partner with Tackle Warehouse. If you're going to pick anything up, please consider using my link below. I get a portion of that back so I can put it into more products for review and stuff for everybody. A little bit helps from everyone. So this is, I wasn't too excited about this after I started looking at it. I really like the 13 fishing stuff. The Z, is it the Z2 they call it? Or Z Slide. Digging that reel. And I also got the A2, the new version of the Concept A. They're all black reel. Love them. They're aluminum frame reels, nice and sturdy. That Z Slide's a caster too. It was hard to get dialed in compared to like their older reels, but once you got it set up, man, it will sling a lure.
Was that the one where you could like skip it up a break or down a break?
Yep, you had that little thumb down. Okay. You could move it up one break or down one break with just the thumb thing.
Yeah, you never let me try that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, bro. So it's a $90 reel. It's a graphite frame. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they put, the 99 or 90-ish dollar reels. Why don't they just put aluminum in them? I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of graphite or carbon that is now better and it's sturdier. I don't know. I don't know that it's changed that much. So it kind of let me down when I saw both of them. I like the colors. They've got a green and black and then this black and orange. I do like the hook keeper thing that they have on here. Some people think it's stupid and don't use it, but I am guilty of hooking my baits here all the time. So I think that's a cool little thing to put on.
Yeah, I've never done that before. I know you've talked to it a few times. The only time I've done it is when the hook keeper's all the way down at the like the butt of the handle. So
yeah. Yeah, and I used to hate the hook hangers down there on the butt of the rod, but the more I've used and switched back and forth for things, the hook keeper down on the bottom, like by the butt, is awesome if you have like a treble hook lure, because I use those lure pouches. I don't have any, but it's those Velcro lure pouches.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh.
You put rod socks on.
Oh, are you back?
I'm here. I didn't leave. Is it skipping?
Okay. I just had it like totally freeze out on me for a second, but anyway.
Okay. What do we got the bots in here doing some work. Thanks for the comments there, bot. So yeah, I don't know. I was kind of let down. I wanted something a little bit more.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Okay, the colors are cool for what they are, but I don't know why they have to be so like slap you in the face. Like,
I think it's their thing. I think it's just them being different. Nobody usually does that type of stuff. So,
and I can't see the word radioactive without you singing in my ear that song, that whatever day that was, how many years ago, with the Toad Runner.
Yeah, the Toad Runner that I dipped in chartreuse spike it, and it looked like
Yeah,
it had been dipped in turtle's ooze.
exactly.
The one thing I will say about the 13 rods, now just because it's a 36-ton graphite blank doesn't mean it's going to be good, because you've got resins, the scrims, the different things that they're using to put it together. But at least you're getting a 36-ton graphite blank. I mean, I had the old.
You haven't put hands on these reels or these rods yet, have you?
I haven't. I had the old, what is it, Fate Black 2, the old green rod from 13.
Yeah.
People kind of talk crap about those, but I had the spinning version. I got half off at Fleet Farm here. I love that rod. I used it for like Ned rigs, wacky rigs, anything, and it always did great for me. So
I'm just wondering if those are going to be like the with that jig rod that I have, that 13 fishing jig rod, it's kind of that slippery feel to it.
I think I think it's going to be that same texture.
I don't hate it. I've gotten used to it.
So I did see these. These look pretty sweet. It's a bluegill bait, and it says it's got, I was reading earlier, so it does have a unique hook pocket system that's made to harness a screw lock style swimbait hook. So I'm guessing it's got the big slit in the belly. Actually, it looks similar to those ones I was showing last time. Oh, and speaking of Thunderhawk, I don't know if Mr. Dub's still on or not, but
oh, geez.
Check out that one. What, did I go out again?
No, it sounded like you fell down, though.
Oh, no, I'm just old. Check out those. Those are the A10s, the old Warthog. That's in the chartreuse purple. Oh, yeah. You'll see some of these on unboxing. These I had some time ago, unboxed them and showed everybody, but he sent me a couple more. Mm-hmm. Is he still in here? I don't know if he's or not. He probably jumped off. He's at the Classic. But these are the Smash Tech Custom Baits makes these, and it's set up for a 6/0. You can see they're set up for a 6/0 owner beast hook.
Yeah,
guessing the. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we've got a couple of people asking if you've caught anything on those. It's not. It's that terrible time for the Midwest for us right now, where we're in between, unsafe ice and no open water.
I'm sure we still have safe ice, but I'm kind of over it now. It's to the point where it's like, it's not fun anymore. I just want spring to be here.
Yeah, you need to grab your 2x12 though to gap the open water from the bank. Yeah.
Hella's in here, answer questions. TJ's in here. I saw that dirty dog already got on the board. Big Mike caught one even bigger than Dad, which is awesome. Always cool when the kids outfish you. TJ in the house. People saying, Debo, let's go. It's on a Saturday. Army Outdoors is in the house. Ralph. What else? Just got a text here. I don't know what that was. Make sure it's not my wife saying weather changed. I don't think so. Nope. Yeah, I don't hear anything outside now. So hopefully we're good. Hopefully my stream looks good.
Yeah, I don't hear anything either. Oh, Dustin Taylor's saying that Muscatine's got open water. Let's go hit the river.
Yep.
River, I'm assuming it's river, yeah.
Mike Dub, yeah, I saw that too. Gramps said, yeah, I think of the A10, I think is.
Yeah, that burp.
What they call it, the angels singing.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, I think I've got as many questions as I could. Let's go. Okay, let's go look at some more. This is fun. I love looking at the new stuff. There's some here that I'm really excited for. That
share your screen.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that. Doing the things and the sharings. So I think that one looks pretty cool. The little wedge tail on it. To me, that's what I'm guessing it's going to look like. But that should be a fun one.
The color looks pretty good on that one too.
Yeah, they've got some cool plastics. I haven't really got to use their stuff, but they've got the same thing. The looks like a golden shiner. Your shad type profile. Those look sweet. I'm gonna have to pick up one of those. And they are how much? $14, which is pretty normal for those larger, kind of defined.
And that's just a single swim bait, right?
Just a single swim bait, yep.
Gotcha.
So those are pretty cool. I do like those. They've got the trout bait too now, which is kind of like your Huddleston, or as Hank would say, the hoodie. I'm still not super confident with those baits. How big is this one? 9 inches. That's for those big old California trout eating bass. Looks good.
Hella bass. I think it's 4, maybe. Right about 4. I can't go over. He's wanting to know how many jigs I can get for $14.
Oh.
I think 2 packs of War Eagles are almost $7 now.
Okay, I was really excited about this one until, again, I saw it's just a graphite frame. The looks of it looks super cool. I like the looks of it, the black, gray, red.
Mm-hmm.
That must be how you take the side plate off. That's interesting.
Wait, go back to that picture?
Button-looking deal. I'm on it right now.
Flip over to the, go one more to the left. There you go, that one. Sorry, I have to look at my phone to see what you're actually clicking on because my TV's behind.
Oh.
So,
I do like those handles. Those are the same handles on the Jordan Lee reel that I showed not too long ago. But yeah, it's a graphite frame.
It's got that soft kind of squishy plastic in the middle with a harder outside like plastic.
It's like a soft rubber. Yeah, like a soft grippy rubber in the middle there. And the outside's like a harder plastic. So I don't know. I was kind of let down that it's $150 or $180 reel. I don't know. What is it? A 200 or a...
Oh.
It's got a line out alarm is what that was. So I don't know. That one I wasn't too excited for. The others I was excited until I saw the price. This Xenon X, I was like, oh, that looks sweet. I'm going to get that. And I was like, $300. Come on, man. Really sweet.
You should read Jack Stewart's comment there just a second ago.
We got some fun comments.
You had a dubstep Debo action.
Is it still messing up? Damn it.
No, it was just for a hot second.
Oh, Rob said the stream is much better. Ruben says, so what size and type wrench do you use to remove the grips off a loose speed spool? Should be a 10 millimeter. The handle retaining nut, if that's what you're talking about, right here, this nut, if that's what you mean, should be a 10 millimeter nut. I think some of them might be a 9 maybe, but I think almost everyone I've always used the 10 millimeter wrench. River's open too. Yeah, I need to hit up the river.
Hey, so real quick, while you're talking about all this new gear and such, I sent you a text earlier. You never responded to me. You do that constantly. But is there any way that you like keep track of anything? Somebody just posted that Bass Pro Shop had a sale on Rage Tails and Punch Bugs and stuff like that. And I sent Debo a picture of this with just some P-Line Tactical, which is the 3rd or 4th spool I've just found now in an old Bass Pro Shop bag that gets thrown in the closet until I get around to looking at it, you know? Is there any way that you keep track of everything that you have so you don't duplicate like I do?
I know exactly what I need, or what I have and what I need. I got it all.
There's no way.
Right here. Steel trap.
So no, you buy a bunch of duplicates also. Gotcha.
Dustin. Oh, Dustin, I know you. Okay. Dustin, yes, we need to get out this year. Dustin is a local guy fishing the tournament trail. It'd be cool to pick his brain and kind of just... It's tough with the tournament guys because I don't want to film with them, you know, when they're doing their stuff. But, you know, probably like a few days before when he goes to practice, hop in the boat with him and just kind of do some pre-fishing type stuff would be fun. Take me to the river and drop me in the water.
I just saw that comment.
Okay, so the Xenon, yeah, I really like the looks of that one, but for $300, I don't know, it better be good. It is the aluminum frame. It does have the C6 carbon side plates, which is standard in most of the lose reels until you get up a couple of their heavy duties or until you get up to the Pro TI. I think it's the only one that's not like a heavy duty, larger 200, 300 size reel that has the aluminum side plate in lose, which is strange. So I don't know. And I've never had an issue like my lose LFS. I used it for frogging for a long time, but I can tell you, you'll feel if you have a full graphite frame and side plate reel, the first time you get a big fish or a big fish stuck in something, man, you can feel that flex. So I don't know. I just feel like once you get up to like that 300 mark, they should be up in that. So, you know, as opposed to like you look at Daiwa and you get a Tatula 150 for $160 and it's got an aluminum frame and an aluminum handle side plate. So I don't know. People kind of go back and forth on it. I go back and forth on it. I wonder if they're going to end up coming out with something that's, you know, just as strong or stronger. I don't know. But the Xenon MGX, so this is a magnesium frame. They call it their mag alloy. X-Mag alloy frame with the C6 carbon side plates. Weight on this one I saw, I think this is like 5.4 ounces when I was looking. 5.1 ounces. So definitely a light reel. That's you're going to pay more for the magnesium frames, but that's one of the big benefits is, man, you save on weight. So if you're somebody really sensitive to the weight, the IVC B4 braking is the higher price braking. We're talking about.
Do you know off the top of your head what the lose combo was? Eliza had asked which one that one was.
The lose combo. What do you mean?
The orange one we just looked at earlier.
Oh, those were 13 fishing.
Oh, is that what it was? My bad. What's that over there?
Oh, she's asking what the other one is. So okay.
Yeah.
So that's that one. I love it, but for $400, I don't know that I'll be buying it. Maybe I could get into one of their used reel programs, and if Abu has a used reel, they can send me so I can do a review. That'd be cool. Abu, if you're listening, got some old scratched ones or something, send me one. So check out this one, though. I noticed this one I was going through. Silver, looks cool. I like the plain looking reels. I think as far as looks, they killed the looks. If you like plain stuff, a lot of people don't like it. I love it.
I don't like the open little plate right behind where the reel connects. I just think it looks weird.
The open plate right behind where.
So go to the very first picture. So right there behind the drag star, you see how it's got like open. That? I don't like the way that looks. It's not bad on that one, but I think the first one where there was like black and white right there and it really stood out. I didn't like that at all.
So this one, the crazy thing on this one is, so this comes with some hybrid ceramic bearings. So that would be similar to like the speed spool bearings that we talked with Scott about. Again, it's got that MG X-Mag alloy frame, carbon side plates coming in at 4.5 ounces. That thing's going to be like a feather. I think I've got a couple that are that light. The Lose, whatever the Lose one is, I think is like 4 point something. I think I've got another one. Maybe my Aldebaran, that old Aldebaran I have. I don't think it's that light though, but
somebody just said Roland just made a point where dirt can get in there a lot easier with that open side area right there.
I don't think it's connected though. I don't believe this actually goes down. I think it's just a round cover because I think
just like fancy.
Just
for show.
But maybe it does. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. But I think that's just hollowed out, so the actual dirt would have to get in between here, which is not easy to do.
I would figure out a way to do
it. Yes, you would. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the favorite rod and reels? Ruben says, Ruben, I've never used a single favorite rod and reel ever. I know Randy and I had looked at some. They were on sale when like they parted ways with the Guggens. There
like
was
super sale.
We were looking at, yeah, like super cheap. But I was like, I don't know. They're not going to make them anymore, so it doesn't really make sense to.
When did they stop making them? Because I thought they were still coming out with air quotes new versions of
they still make
all
them.
Of the Guggen type of rods.
They still make new rods. They just don't have like the Guggen rods, but a lot of them look just the same. Like they have I think one that looks just like Lunker's rod. I don't remember what all they're doing now, but I know they're still making stuff. But I've never used one, Ruben. I've had a few people ask me. I've never used a single favorite
who was
rod.
Matt. That one time we went out with Matt. He had, I want to say the Lunkers, like the American. I think it was the Patriot or something like that. Patriot favorite rod.
Yeah, I never used it. I know those were popular. So we're going to look at that one, Instagram fishing, the Savage Gear reels. Those did spark my interest. Yeah, fully aluminum. I saw that too. So we're going to look at those. Adam, that was kind of one thing where it does say Xenon on the big. I don't mind it because it's like black and silver. So I feel like it kind of blends in. But yeah, I can see that. Like some people don't like the big wording and stuff. Yeah, my Kissa reels have it. I don't mind that. But it's it's just kind of a looks thing. Yeah, magnesium price is ridiculous. There's what is the one that I have that I feel like was a great buy? I'd have to think. But yeah, you're definitely paying for it. It's definitely something you're gonna have to pay for if you're looking for that. Okay, so I think I'm caught up on comments. All right. We still got 269 people in here. If we have any good questions or anything, let me know. If there's something absolutely bugging you, let me know. Any questions, anything new? If you were at the Bassmaster Classic and you saw something that's not on the Tackle Warehouse website, let us know. If you got any insider.
God, who was it? Somebody way back in the comments said that they were just there and they met they said they met Hank Parker and Bill Dance today.
Awesome.
That's super cool.
Oh, Steve, it was the Hypermag. Yeah, the Lose Hypermag. Feels great. Great feeling real, but yeah, it was expensive. I got mine dirt cheap, but yeah, they have do they have a new one coming out? I feel like I heard maybe. I don't remember. I have a Okuma magnesium reel. It's light as feather. I don't know. Does Okuma make a magnesium? I don't know what that would be. Fish in the Southeast. That's easy for me. Bill Dance, hands down. Roland's cool, but I was never like a huge Roland fan. Like I watched him, but I was just like, I was kind of indifferent. I didn't love him. I didn't hate him.
I'd like to.
The Hakai. Yeah, I completely forgot about the Hakai.
I think I might want to hang out with Hank Parker.
Hank, yeah,
I know
Hank
it's a wild card, but
okay. So Arc had a couple new things. I haven't used any of the Arc lures. I did get some of their tungsten when Tackle Warehouse had it dirt cheap on whatever sale that was, and I do have a couple of their liplesses. I've just never fished them. I found them in a box that I knew I had, and I knew exactly where I had them. I just had misplaced them for a little bit. Randy, steel trap right here. So I don't know. They look cool. It looks kind of reminds me of like the Spro Little John. It's a flat-sided crank. I don't know that this will.
What?
I guess we can't show it.
Okay.
Did it break up?
No, you said it was the Little John, and I said, "Oh, what?" Okay.
My mind's the steel trap on my fishing lures, not on jokes, Randy. So
That
these
was
look
a
pretty
good
good.
one,
They're a little pricey, $14. I've noticed the Arc stuff's a little pricey, but yeah, they look cool. They have some cool patterns. I saw this one and really like that one.
So what are they trying to say the big difference is between like say this and like a Strike King? Strike Kings are getting up there too. I want to say they're probably $7 or $8 a piece now. But
I think probably some of the things they've got like the dynamic weight transfer system, which I'm sure you're paying for. It's excuse me, it looks like a circuit board lip.
Jeez, you all right, buddy? Take a break. Yeah. Cough it out. Do it. We'll just keep on going here.
Is that the universal? Good Lord. I remember my daughter was young and she was choking like that once. I'm like, oh my God, please don't be choking. She's like, oh, I just went down the wrong pipe. And I'm like, oh, holy crap.
That is the worst thing ever.
So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure on these. I think it said it had a circuit board lip, if I remember right. But I mean, so does the Spro Little John. How much is the Little John?
What?
Or is it actually
I did it again. It's okay.
Or is it just John? So same price, but I mean, you can see, to me, it looks like they definitely took a page out of Spro's.
Sorry.
I didn't realize. Ooh, that's loud. We heard that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize those were $13. Okay, well, looks right in line with that though. And then they had a jig. This to me looks like the 6 Sense swim jig, same head shape. So again, they've got cool colors. Yeah,
God, they do really have some really. I actually picked up probably. I don't have them up here anymore. I took everything and put it, consolidated all my stuff. But yeah, I really like the color of some of their swim jigs.
Looks like it's got the double wire soft plastic keeper there poking up and poking below. So yeah, they look good, but I don't know. I mean, these are what, $6 a piece, which is pretty average. What's the 6
I was
cents?
gonna
If we look
say I
at
thought
those,
mine. I think I got the 6 cents for a little bit cheaper than that, maybe.
they had a bunch of sales. 6 cents is pretty good about doing sales on stuff. Plus their website, they do specific. If y'all keep track of like follow 6 cents on like Instagram, because they do specific sales on their website where you can use clearance and you can use like whatever the sale codes are and get extra off. So that's the 6 cents divine. You can see pretty much heads same head shape. This is the braid version, so it's going to have a heavier hook, but to me, it looks like they took a book out of, or a page out of the 6 cents book when they made those, which isn't, I mean, isn't a bad thing. All companies do, you know. I don't know. I don't get down on a company because it might look like one, but you know, pretty close to the deal. Okay, Beast Coast had a few new things out, looking pretty cool. So this is their chatterbait trailer, the Chatter Shad, 4.15 inches. That looks pretty sweet. Good colors, and they're what? How much a pack? $5 a pack, which is what? 6 in there, 5.
Hey, have you had a chance to see these yet, Debo?
And that red, I think, will be a big seller too. What are you showing me here? Ooh,
Dude,
nobody's seen those yet. Ooh,
you know what that is. My color's
that
not
is
so
the
good.
Debo Especial. A little bit of purple, a little bit of blue in it. Oh,
It's pretty. Man, I wish I had better
yeah,
light in
Julie,
here, but
thanks
yeah.
for putting that in there. Milliken code MF10. I usually use Baxter's because Baxter's a good dude. Always try to support Baxter when I can. Yeah, Milliken, I know. What's his name? Justin Royal has a code. He just dropped his own line of rods over there, which is freaking cool. But yeah, when you use the 10 cent or 10 cents off, the 10% off, you can use that off their clearance stuff too. So you can get some good savings. Punch Fishing in here. What's up, Punch? Talk about some cool gear. Talk about a gearhead that runs me completely out of the barn. Punch has some sweet stuff. Yeah, Zachary said, is that the missile bait color? It is. It's a limited deal thing through Monster Bass that hit me up and we're like, hey, we're working with a couple people. You want to do a limited run? So I was like, hell yes, I do. That's there it is. Debo, hold it back a little bit. DEBO'S surprise. Pretty cool. So they're going to put those in the box, I think, this month. And then anything extra they have left over, they're going to put on the website sometime, I think, this month. So you'll be able to get them through Monster Bass. They sent me a few bags. Pretty fun. Pretty cool.
So my color this color doesn't show up very well, but like under a good light, it looks black, but when you actually get a good purchase through it, it's more of like a dark purple flakes and all. Oh God, what now?
Yeah, I'll post a pickup on my Instagram. Punch Fishing, that's funny. Yeah, you know, I feel like that's a thing that a lot of us anglers do is make some bad financial decisions. Then you kind of get itchy after you make them. You're like, oh, should I have done that? Then you get the box like, oh yeah, it was well worth it. Love it. Okay, so let's keep going through. Trying to make sure I flip back and forth the comments. They do have their new Beast Coast Working Man swim jig. And is this tungsten? Did I read somewhere or no? Or is this one just a lead head? So since the launch of their heavy-duty Gorilla Swim jig, customers have often requested more northern style, which is going to be like a lighter hook. Yeah, so for a smaller grub, 2.5 to the 4-inch range for like a trailer type deal. 3 guys. It looks sweet. So it's just kind of a downsized version of their Gorilla Swim jig, which is pretty thick. That is one thing I'd said before, but I've had really good luck on dope gill in that Gorilla Swim jig. Just make sure you've got like a stout, medium, heavy rod.
You should be. Are you trying to talk about a specific color of something that you're looking at right now?
I'm not even sharing. Damn it. How long have I done these? Oh, about 57 lives, and I still suck at sharing my screen. So this is what I was just talking about, the swim jig. A little bit smaller, a little bit lighter wire hook, a little more compact. Looks good, but I was saying the colors that I've used and had really good luck on was the Dope Gill swim jig. There was a day I had, man, really good luck on that, actually, with a Reaction Innovations Skinny Dipper, the bigger one on the back at a local lake, and they were crushing it. And there's another like green pumpkin something I want. Oh, yeah, Pro Pumpkin was another good one. So it's still pretty bland. And then the Special Shad. Oh, speaking of Baxter, we got the purple and the chartreuse. Rayburn Red, if you want to throw some red this spring. That color is usually sold out. I know Rudd likes the Cajun Crush. Alex Rudd, go check him out. Another good dude. He liked that Cajun Crush color. So yeah, they got some cool looking jigs. And then they had their flipping deal. This I feel like is like a mix between a beaver and a pit boss. Like a pit boss and a beaver slept in a bag of plastics together, and this popped out next morning.
Who is this? Sorry.
Who's
Who's
what?
this maker? The maker you're looking at right now?
East Coast.
I was gonna say those kind of look. What's the popcorn shrimp ones?
Oh, G-Crack?
Yeah, I get a G-Crack feeling when I look at those. They're not quite
Really?
as wide, but
Actually, funny you say that. G-Crack has some new stuff out. We're going to look at them, and I think they have their new beaver-ish style bait. We'll get down to it here in a second. Crusher Lures Classic releases. I don't know that I'm aware of Crusher Lures. This looks like an A-rig type deal, or you could just use it for your regular swim baits. That screw lock, I am still sharing, right? Yeah. That screw lock is awesome if you're fishing grass and stuff, because what happens a lot of times is when you're fishing grass, you catch a fish or two on just the regular lead keeper, it'll keep sliding down. You have to fix it every few. So if you are somebody that fishes grass, that is one thing to look for. Notice it's got that kind of pointed head style and that screw keeper. I know there's a couple companies that do that now. So that looks good. And then they've got kind of their shaky head version of it too, with the screw keeper. And there's a number of companies that do that. I like how that's just slightly recessed into the jig head there.
yeah,
That does help if you're dragging it over rocks and stuff instead of having the eye that sticks way out in front of the lead. But those look good. I like those. I've never heard of that company. I don't know if they're new or a subset of something, but Dial. Okay, so this is one. I saw this actually a while back before the Classic, but this is probably one I'm most excited for. The Daiwa Tattoolet 80. I think the Daiwa Tattoolet is one of the best bang for the buck reels out there. This is just going to be a little bit smaller size. Smaller lightweight lures. That's what's, they're saying this one's for a little bit smaller size. It's got that 80 size spool on it. And if you look at this one, 1400 is what they've got for capacity. So 6.2 ounces, not too bad. But I think that's going to be a good one. The Tattoola 100 is great for throwing light baits. So if they've got this, because this does have the hyperdrive design. Does it have the it doesn't have their whatever's in the gosh, I can't think of it off my head right now. The SVTW has it. The
you're throwing out way too many acronyms and single letters, not words.
The SV spool, the SV concept spool, duh. Cripes is right in the name of it. Yeah, the Tattoola doesn't have it, but I'd still tell you for like a budget-ish reel, those Tattoolas you can get for $150 easily on sale, 120 sometimes. That 100 throws light baits awesome. If you got like a weightless stick bait or like jerk baits and stuff, smaller crankbaits I use mine for, awesome deal. So both of these I think will be cool. 70 size is going to be really small. This is almost like a BFS type concept deal that they're going with, kind of to bridge that gap. Because if you look there, 10-pound mono, you're only getting 90 yards on there. So not quite an extreme BFS, but kind of the direction they're going for. Lighter, smaller crankbaits is what I see it for. Jerk baits. I don't know what they say here. Crankbaits, tiny Texas rig, and other presentation. Yeah, that's what I always think is like the smaller crankbaits and jerk baits can always kind of be a pain in the butt. So I think it'll be cool, but for $229, is it going to be worth it? I don't know. Depends on what you say, is worth money. Now this one I was excited to see Randy put on pre-order. Randy did get one of these. This is the Daiwa Gold Cast, only $75.
I mean, right now that I would never do that. A, it's Daiwa, and B, it's Daiwa.
Randy, the only person I've ever heard of that hates Daiwa stuff, has had bad luck with Daiwa stuff. But so I knocked this, a $74 reel, and look it comes with an aluminum body, aluminum gear drive, aluminum spool, everything's aluminum on it. It's $75.
So that is
$99 reels, all made of graphite.
That's not a. Is that a push button?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay, I see. Okay,
just flipped upside down. Yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting, bringing back the old Zebcos, huh?
We should do a challenge, Debo, where we get push buttons and put them on. You can put one on a bait caster, and I can put one on a spinning rod and see who does better. And you have to reel it with your opposite hand, so it's upside down at the same time.
Gosh. Nick says, Randy, you only hate Daiwa because you suck. Yeah, that's what we just tell Randy to shut up. Shut up, Randy.
Yeah, thanks. That's cool. That's good. Good talking there. Good. I like that.
Oh, we love you, Randy. Oops, I thought that was a question for me about jigs. Sorry. Yeah, so just like the Corrado 70 MGL, I don't have that one here, but yep, that's exactly what I thought, Zach. Kind of their way to combat that, and that's exactly what I thought when I saw it. Oh gosh, Jim must be spreading rumors here. I heard DEBO'S giving away 10 Exodus. What a great guy. No, that's Jim. Yeah, Tatula BFS reel. Kind of Julie. Yep, kind of that's what the thing they're doing. Rich G says 300 people watching. Damn, we are at 300. 134 likes. Smash the like button. Hell yeah, it's free and it helps support me. Thank you. I can't believe we got 300 people in here watching us talk about gear. Super fun. I agree. Where did I just see it? Best budget braid. I was thinking Daiwa J braid. I have had awesome luck with the J braid. I've heard some people say they don't really like it, but for budget braid, I rocked it for a long time.
So that's the only Daiwa product I don't hate is the braid.
Yeah, you've used that. Yep. Yeah, you've used the braid. I've had awesome luck with it. So it's a Daewoo, not a Daiwa. With your pyramid amp.
Didn't I was just gonna say, didn't Daiwa used to make like radio stuff? Is Tackle Junkie still in here? He would know.
Yeah, he would know. He's a big radio head. So Defiant's got some line out. I don't really know much about Defiant. Don't they make like the Swimbaits and stuff, right? Is that Defiant that makes those big soft? Yeah. They make like the big soft Swimbaits. So now they've got their own line. It's
New, huh?
Shock leader, 32 yards. Yeah, it's expensive. Fluorocarbon line, $19 for how much? 160 meters. That's about normal for the higher price stuff if it's really that good of a fluorocarbon. So I don't know that I'll be buying any of that, but they do have some new line out. Dobbins. I was interested in this one. So I've talked about the Fury. A lot of people talk about the Fury line. I don't know if Hella's in here. If Hella might already have some of these still. Oh my gosh, Gramps said breaking.
Yeah, Gramps, what's that all about? Was it a storm related?
Must have been a tornado. Yeah, they had some stuff getting ready to. It was north of us. Damn,
it's right about that time. I'm north of you, bud.
No, sorry, northwest of like closer to me. Yikes.
So where I am.
Gotcha. No, it was like Vinton-ish area. South of you.
Like 30 minutes from me. Any hizzle.
30 minutes north of me. Anyway, Dobbins Maverick looks good. So we talked about the Furies before. I always used to say they were awesome $100 rod. Those went up to like what? 129 now, I want to say 120 something. The Fury is 129 now is the Fury. So this is kind of Dobbins line coming in at that $99 price point, the Maverick. I'll be interested to try that. Randy, you've got the Colt, which is like their $79. I like that Colt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. It's a good rod, and I don't know. It just was that the one that. Oh no, I gave you the reel off of that rod off of that combo the day you broke your other whatever reel that was.
Yes. Yep.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a great great rod. Sorry, I can't admin for you.
That's all right. The reel, I wasn't too excited about this.
You probably want to boot them. You got a bot in there.
You got a bot in the comments. Oh my goodness! Look at what they're doing. Big timing in here. Oh, they got a stream too. Theirs is not about fishing gear though.
No.
So the reel I wasn't too impressed with. I don't know. I'll have to see one and get it in hand and try it. But same thing. I think this one I read earlier, it was just a graphite frame. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is Dobbins Maverick program fine-tune adjustment control. Oh, I guess this one didn't say. I do think it's interesting though that they said they make it in 3 different colors to match their rods. So the Maverick color, the Fury color, and then what's the black and
See,
red?
I like
Baby.
that little bit of color pop on those. Like that's just I don't know. I like the subtle kind of if you're gonna do like a bright color like any one of those. Blue's not really that bright, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see if they come around here, get my hands on one. And they've got the same thing, the Maverick spinning rods, and then they've got the spinning reels. Loomis. I know we've got a Loomis fan in here. I don't know if he's still in here or not. See if he's got his hands on any of their new stuff. Let me see. Let me jump back to questions. Anything in questions? Anything in questions?
The only question I've seen floating around is was about your go-to fluoro. That was quite a while ago though.
I'm scrolling through.
And
Punch. I don't know if Punch Fishing's still in here. We're going to look at some G Loomis stuff. I know he's a big fan. Gramps, I know you've got a couple G Loomises, right? Rich G said, yeah, told my girlfriend not to advertise on your channel. He said, I'm so sorry. That's funny. Let's see. Favorite fluorocarbon? Favorite budget fluorocarbon has always been Seaguar Red Label, I think at $9, which I think that just went up. Randy and I just got some of the new stuff.
Well,
what is it? Basics?
Yeah, the Basics took over, I think, the Red Label, and then the Red Label went up. So it's probably, I want to say 13, like 12 to 14, depending on where you buy it at.
See, that's my favorite budget. And then my favorite fluorocarbon, if money isn't really a deal, the P-Line Tactical, which is like $19 a box, but you get 200 meters of it. So you can spool, 3 reels if you put backing on, is usually what I do.
Like this stuff it's ridiculously soft. But have you used anything with the
Oh, you sent
Tactical
both
over
of
like
those back
15?
ramps? Have I what? I'm sorry.
Have you used anything over like a 15-pound on the Tactical, the P-Line?
Up to 20, yeah. 15, 17, and the 20.
You've used the 17 and the 20 though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For whatever reason, I feel like the Tactical would be maybe like subconscious for me that it feels so soft that it wouldn't be stout enough for like what I'm doing with like a 20-pound line. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
Anyone ask about Kook and Step yet?
Yeah, there's been quite a bit.
I just got some Assassin. Actually, I used Gramps' deal over at American Legacy. They got a ton of good deals. You have to keep an eye out on American Legacy. I got some Sniper first. I know I've showed it here before, but I got some of this stuff a while back. This is the cheaper stuff. So I got this one. It was 70% off at Gander. It was marked down to 1031. So I was getting these boxes of Sunline super fluorocarbon for like $3 each. And I really like this. I got the 20-pound. They had a bunch of 20-pound left. I think that's what this is. I really like this, and it wasn't that expensive. Even normally, I think it's like $15. Yeah, the 20-pound. I had good luck with that. No breaking issues or anything. So if you can find it on sale, but yeah, I like that one. And I know the what was I just talking about? Gramps didn't say it. Who said it? The Assassin, right? Sniper or Assassin, whatever the one up from this is. So yeah, this is the Sunline in the blue. This is what it looks like. Super fluorocarbon. Oh, I had good luck with it. I liked it. I thought it was pretty soft. It wasn't too crazy. Once like the Red Label, I would say Red Label is good if you're not going too heavy. Once you get up to like 20-pound Red Label, it's pretty wiry. But again, it's just kind of
fishing the Southeast. Perfect comment. Gander Outdoors. May they rest in peace after Depot robbed them.
I did stop around there for a while.
I went in there too, and God, you ran into somebody that was a subscriber back in the day. I don't know if he still is or not, but
crap,
yeah.
Never mind. Oh yeah. I gotta meet yeah.
God, they were so like
Gambler.
willy-nilly with everything when they were
Dude, it
they're
was
checking
so
people out.
freaking
They're
random.
like, oh, they're like, beep, oh, didn't do that. Let me just give you this whole thing of 87 spools of line for 16 cents.
I thought this trailer was pretty cool. It reminded me of like the bat signal. Gamblers throwing out the bat signal to the rescue. I did see their
It's
June bug.
like,
Gamblers got the best June bug color, that dark purple. I love their June bug. To me, that's June bug. So I saw those.
I
Those
hate
are kind of
June
cool
bugs.
for the chunks. And then they got the bacon rind creature bait. This reminded me of that thing from Carl's, whatever that thing is that people were throwing. It's got like the little wings on it.
Yeah, with the little
I don't know
wing
what it's
things.
called. Yeah.
Wing
pretty
thingy
cool.
magoo.
I don't know. It's like a
mean,
brush hog mixed with a curly tail worm. Ooh, I like that color though. Dang. Green pumpkin, black and blue. That is one of my favorites. That's like the tramp stamp color in Reaction Innovation.
Oh, yeah.
That looks cool.
Ooh, that actually does look really good. Do they have that in any other non-winged lures?
Oh yeah, yep. That's one of their standard colors. I got some of those in the whatever their swim bait is. The
Oh yeah.
I can't remember it. The big easy, I think, or the easy swimmer or whatever it's called from Camp. Well, I guess
Easy
I can look
E,
it up.
gotcha.
Yeah, easy E.
Rocking nonstop on the radio.
Yeah, the easy swimmer. Yeah, I got some in the little easy. We'll take a look at it real quick here. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, baby, that looks dang good.
Yeah, that's nice. Eesh.
High tide. No.
The crazy thing is I don't think the flakes in it they don't stand out that much, but they stand out that much at the same time. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense at all?
A cool one. Yeah, that makes completely no sense every time, about 60% of the time.
What did I even say? Hey, what's up, Paul? Do you want to take over for me? I don't know about this guy anymore.
Garmin, I don't know anything about that stuff. We're skipping that. G-Crack. I did see those. They'll be a good one for the cold water. They have some really cool looking stuff.
Ugh.
I was looking at these and that Rayburn gill.
I just can't get past. I can't see any G-Crack stuff and not think of the smell.
Right here, speaking of the devil. There's the popcorn shrimp smelling. So what is this? They must have just come out with new sizes in this, or new colors. Must just be a couple new colors. AJ's spicy avocado. I'm not sure which colors are the new ones. Must be this one. AJ's spicy avocado. Is that Alton Jones? He's sponsored by G-Crack, right? That's a cool color. I like that. That kind of green pumpkinish. It's almost like a California.
Is that the bottom one right there you're talking about?
This one. It's a double size. The top of it is one color.
Oh, gotcha.
The bottom is the other color. The Bug Bomb's the one I was throwing that day. This is the one Mr. Bascom. I haven't seen Mr. Bascom and I haven't seen him in my streams. This is the ones that he got me, and I caught that big catfish on it, flipping it under a tree. So I really like that color.
Oh, it's a huge, tons of top water bass in action. Huh? What's that? Where'd you go? Are you still there? What is that thing?
When you were saying when we were just launched, did I skip for a second? Dang it! Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
What is this?
When I was saying that Beast Coast had that kind of creature bait, I said actually, G-Crack just released their creature bait thing over here.
See, for me, it's like I feel like if I were to buy that, I would probably at least rip off those front arms. I don't know. I
don't know. I think throwing that as Texas rig, that looks pretty cool. I like that color a lot.
Yeah, it's a good looking color.
Oh, look at that. That's a good one too. Green pumpkin purple, perfect way to intimidate.
What's the
bluegill?
What's the one right next to green pumpkin to the left?
Florida hammer chartreuse, kind of like Okeechobee almost.
Interesting.
Yeah, those are cool. I like
those are really interesting colors. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that black and blue. That's very vibrant, very standoutish. Oh yeah, Rob, the 10,000 fish Zuki bug is what I was talking about.
Oh yeah,
on that other one.
the what's it called? God, I can't even think of it. Jimmy Jams box.
Jimmy Jams. Paul in the house. What's up, Paul? Oh my gosh, we got the one, the only, the Hank the Bass Geek in here. Hellabass is still in here. Yeah, I don't know. Bass, Mr. Bass might have some beef with old Debo now. I don't know what the deal is. I haven't heard or seen from him for a minute. Maybe he's not a Debo fan anymore. I don't know.
I just gotta know if Hank's sending me like I'm gonna need a reminder to this fishing expo thing where they have free food and tons of pros go there. It's one of his most recent videos. I don't know. I'm gonna need that.
Jackal's got some cool stuff. I did get some of these mush bobs. If y'all watched that unboxing I did with the small lures, man, I wish I could have got that color. That was out when I ordered. Oh, and of course now everything is in. I got that color, the spicy red, and then the muddy chartreuse. They have some.
Is that like a? Is that a flat black on the top?
It is. Yeah, it's all matte finish.
Or matte, yeah. I know. What's it? 6 Cents was doing a lot of like matte colored on there, and I think it just looks really good.
And Randy, when you were here the other day, I showed you these. I did get Randy some of these for the free rig. I did see these were new.
Oh yeah,
too long ago.
I'm super excited for these. I don't know if I just didn't have any smell sensors that day, but I didn't catch any smell when I tried to go in there. I was hoping it wasn't like a full-on G-Crack popcorn shrimp thing, but
it's not the G-Crack popcorn shrimp smell. No, there's some cool colors. I think I got the Zarangani green pumpkin chartreuse, and I got that sand Zarangani, whatever the heck that means. But
I feel like there's just going to be like a flutter float fall kind of thing with those.
That's what they should be. Yeah, that's kind of part of the free rig, a lot of those baits. But for me, it's that profile. Like that to me says dead dying bluegill on the flutter down.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's all talk. They weren't cheap. $6 for, I think there's 4 in a pack.
Really?
6 and 5. Yeah,
6 and 5. Okay.
So that's not too bad, I guess. But $1 a bait. Depends how well they hold up, I guess. Let's see. Did I have any other good things from Jackal? I did see they had the some rearranges. I think I have one of those, maybe not. I don't know. I know a lot of people like their jerk bait. They did do some new Jackal colors, which look pretty sick.
What is that on the
Cantorell colors? Sorry,
are those
spot on?
Oh, they're feathered
trebles. Yeah.
I was like, what even is that?
Color. Those are pretty sick. I like those.
It's jointed, huh?
Yep. Yeah, double jointed. Yeah, this I was throwing the ghost. I was throwing this one the day we were at the place where there was those huge carp going through. I'm like, oh, it's a bunch of dog carp. And I had those fish swimming up to it. It was just after spawn, and it was like 8 billion degrees out. And I couldn't get anything to bite the damn
That was
thing.
like 4th of July. Or 4th of July weekend.
I don't know when it was. It was hot as hell.
You said on your what's the color? The herringbone shad color? Blue herringbone shad. The video you just put out where you were like, talking about the BPS jointed bait I used, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was actually, I went out and caught that fish that you were being Tommy Tough Guy with like a couple of days before, and you lost it.
Yeah, I know. You made sure to rub it in my face after you caught it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Bass Geek says, I love Ganties, just like he likes them hoodies and Ganties. I can't keep up with all the talk that he has going on. Let's see. It's a bonus show. Yeah, if you want a new color, I guess. Yeah, same Jersey fish. I mean, like, it's tough, I'm sure, for companies to come out with something crazy new. I mean, that's kind of their job, right? Is to come out with new things. But yeah, new colors. I think the crappie edition on that is pretty killer. I like.
Do you think it's gonna?
And to me, that's a that's a BA factory crappie color.
Do you think they're going to start moving towards more of the, I don't want to say like lunker hunt realistic like paint jobs, or do you think they're just going to start expanding on different like accents with colors, like going future, like looking forward, I guess?
I think they're going to keep pressing like the HD. I don't have any down here, but like
that's what I kind of meant.
Yeah,
there was that Strike King frog, I think, that I had last season that was very HD painted.
Yeah, they're a good example, like the Scum. So they called that an electro
whatever it was,
printing or whatever. So when you look at those frogs, it's not like an actual color on some of them. This one I think is, but like the toad color, it's like a print.
It's almost like a dip.
It's like it's printed on. Yeah, it's like almost like a hydro dip. Yeah, type of deal.
Yeah.
I was gonna see if I had a crankbait in here. Who was it that did that? I forget. Actually, speaking of cool crankbaits, Mr. Cobringer's Custom Baits. This is one he sent me a while ago. I'm actually gonna have a cool swim bait video, but he did. Check out those.
That's nice.
Cool paint job on those. Oh yes, he's another custom lure painter here in.
That's sick.
He still lives here in Iowa. I don't. I want this focus.
No, you had to put your hand more in front of your face.
I don't know. This webcam sucks. Gramps, come do all my electrical audio camera crap. I suck at this crap. Anyway, I don't have any of those, but like Berkeley's new HD colors. I guess I've got the internet pulled up. I could have just, but I wanted to show one. Okay, recently got square bill. Just like the hoodies, yes. Chris, here's a good one. I know some people swear by it. He says, anyone else here in the Midwest use red hooks for all those baits? I've had a lot of luck using them and just watched a video with Matt Steffen on the subject. I know a lot of people swear by it. I know a lot of people will put like a red treble hook on like jerk baits and even some crankbaits. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's such a small thing, especially with something moving. Are they really going to pick out like that one little piece of red hook and hit it? I don't know.
I mean, what is it supposed to be doing? Like, what is it supposed to, like a bleeding bait or?
Yeah, I think something it's supposed to give them something different, a different color to target. The red they can see better, or some people say it looks like a bleeding shad, or it's just that much difference and gives it like that gill look to target it on. So I don't know, but that's a good question, Chris. I've heard a lot of people talk about that. Michael says, what do you think about the Pro Qualifier 2 with 7-foot bionic blade, medium heavy rod? I have a Pro Qualifier 2. It's a decent reel. There's other reels at the price I like better. I know Tackle Junkie, we've disagreed and talked on this before. He's like, I think it's one of the best, if not the best, like $99 reels. Now, the good thing about the Pro Qualifier is, though, you can get usually those actually right now. I think it's the Classic when they put those on sale. I got mine on sale for $60. In the past, they used to do the Pro Qualifiers for $50. They used to do half off. I don't know if they have that now or not. So you'd have to go check Bass Pro Shops. Now might be a good time to look. I don't know what the Bionic Blade rod is. I've never used those, but the Pro Qualifier is a good reel, especially if you can get it for like $60. Definitely worth it. It's got an aluminum frame, so. John Hancock's getting out of here. He's got to go take a nap before work. John, thank you always for joining. We appreciate you.
It's Herbie Hancock.
It's Herbie. Scum frog print is really cool. Yeah, I agree, Paul. I forget what they call that process too.
I think it's like
let's go back to.
So I wasn't.
They call it. It's a printed. They've printed on there. They called it a. Gosh, I was watching a thing where they talked about it, and I forget what the hell they called it. But let's go to NetBait. I was looking at this thing. I don't know how big it is, but it reminds me of
Share
the
your screen.
Farmer. I was just switching over. Boom.
Just trying to help you. Jeez.
I appreciate that, dude. It reminds me of the Hog Farmer Spunk Shad, that kind of pointy-tailed. To me, this is perfect, like chatterbait trailer. Because the one thing with flukes is like the front of the flukes will tear up if you bite the head off and try to put those on a chatterbait. So that's what I like about these kind of lures, like the Hog Farmer Spunk Shad deal. I just got a couple bags of those. Gramps, I just saw you got a couple too, so great minds think alike. But when I saw this one, I thought, yeah, that looks like a pretty sick chatterbait trailer.
Yeah.
It has some cool
Just
colors too.
like Paul, I want to know what sizes are those?
3.5,
2.5,
4.5, and 5.5.
what is this? Oh, that's
3.5,
something.
4.5, and 5.
Okay, there you go.
So I think that
Huh.
4.5 would be the money size.
Oh yeah, a great trailer size.
So I think those are pretty cool. Those are probably something I'm going to check out.
Can you stop calling it by its name?
Huh?
Just don't call it by its name anymore. Yeah, you. I don't want to hear you say spunk shad anymore ever again.
Oh, see, now
You
the
said-
wolves are going to get you. You're talking
Exactly.
They release the wolves on you. So these little guys are 2
Release
inches.
the
These look
hell.
pretty cool.
Whoa.
Zaga
Real
Craw.
little, huh?
I don't know if these float. What's it say? Built on Finesse style craw.
Oh, net bait, huh?
Increase scent dispersion. It has been carefully designed to increase scent dispersion by maximizing the exposed surface area. The water protrudes ribs. Tail also extend the body of head of the crab. Tapered. Yeah, I guess it doesn't say if it got any. It doesn't look like any sort of special, but I'm assuming it's a floating plastic, the whole thing. Those are pretty cool. I like those. Kind of reminds you of the like the G crack, those craws that they have mixed with like a TRD craws.
I just wonder how little that body is if you're going to use it for a trailer or even like on a
It's 2
net or
inches, it
something.
says.
If it's
So,
no, like the diameter, I guess. If you're gonna
I don't know.
basically leading into like how long is it going to last? If you catch one
Right.
fish, is it going to be toast after that? Or
Those are pretty cool. And then they have their bait fuel. So this is their new bait fuel attractant, I guess. Developed in a lab, proven on the water. It's a gel designed to keep fish biting cast after cast. It's honestly something I need to get in more because I was reading an article the other day. I think I talked about this a couple lives ago. And other people have talked about it, that scent can be just as, if not more important than the actual color of the lure, or even in some cases the action of it. So I don't know.
did we literally just talk about this the other day?
I think we did. Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
because I was like, this is like really deja vu-y. I'm like, man, I just was talking to somebody or heard something the other day that was like, scent is probably, yeah, it was us, where it's, you know, the scent is almost more important than what it actually looks like in some instances.
Yeah, sometimes. So I don't know. It's something I need to mess with more. This thing looked cool too. This reminds me of like a Rage Menace trailer on steroids. I mean, it's got like the big, huge flaps. So you can see would be it vertically, but if you turn it on its side, it's got those kind of flanges, those Rage type flange looking things. It's not on the outside edge though, more toward the middle. I mean, that's definitely a fish profile. They nailed that.
Yeah.
You slap that on a chatter and bug or a swim jig.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you get any of those or?
Ooh, no, I didn't. No, these are they available yet? Nope, not available yet. 4 inches, I think that's perfect trailer size. April 9th, they'll be available. Those are cool. I'm definitely going to be picking up some of those. That color right there, that's JT Kinney, right? I think JT Kinney is sponsored by Nichols. JT's Forward Hammer.
Like double-sided or double-colored, I guess, right? Top.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. That looks really good.
Those are cool. Those would also be a good flipping bait in heavy timber too, if you just wanted a little action, because there's nothing to get in the way of it. No arms and leg appendage things sticking out. It'd be kind of a cool flipping bait because what did I say, 4 inches? Yeah, 4 inch. That's perfect size for flipping around. So those are cool. That's definitely one I saw I wanted to check out. Norman, they've had the Speedy N. Now they have the Junior. What's that, Randall?
Oh, I was just gonna say, you gotta start like shutting some of these people down here on these comments. Vasgeek was talking about Cox juice, and somebody was talking about.
It's a thing that it's John Cox. John Cox Cox juice. Hey, he chose the name, or somebody chose the name, and they probably should have thought that.
I mean, wouldn't you have chosen that name if you invented it also?
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I'm just saying it's perfect. What are we looking at here? These are crankbaits or
laminate. These are the little Normans. Of course, the Speed N. These are just the smaller size, 2.35 3/8. 4 to 6. The Normans, I love their lavender shad. I don't have it in its speed end, but actually I just saw this the other day. I was looking through. Look at this baby. This was the lavender shad. Lavender something sparkleback. I forget what this color's called. If Hella's on, he might know. Let's see, where are we at here? Look at this guy. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa. Cool color. That's a Norman. That's one of my deeper divers. You can tell that doesn't have many. It doesn't have any hook rash marks because I suck at deep dive crankbait fishing.
What? That looks like, those are like totally banded eyes.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a Norman.
Well, I'm just saying that those are. Oh, buddy.
You want to fight me?
Buddy.
Kinda. Are you trying to fight me over my Randy? So they got some small colors of those. Those are kind of cool. Norman, you don't hear anybody really talking about Norman. They used to be big back in the day, but I think maybe only the OGs still throw them. Owner hooks. Owner's got the
what do they got?
EWG. I don't know. It's a haymaker. When it's
buddy.
time to drop the hammer on your new personal best. One of a kind, built to drag the biggest bass out of cover. Oh yeah, this is for like big fish. I won't be using those. I don't
like
need that.
super.
PH Customs, they make some really cool stuff, but man, they're pricey. Really good, cool balsa cranks.
Gee, mini cricket.
Good looks, but yeah, they're pricey. Try to get them on sale. Picasso. This is interesting. So this is the all-terrain weedless inline spinner jig. I bet the Northern Pike variety would destroy this, Randall.
I'm sorry. That hurts my head looking at that. What's going on here?
So we've got so this is just like the chatter. Do I have one of those chatter baits close by? I do.
The chatter hammer.
So this is the heavy cover Picasso chatter bait. I got to switch over here real quick. The Tackle Junkie said he liked, and these are the new ones that have the circuit board lip instead of metal. But,
okay.
Just the regular ones have this wire thing here, so it's 4 decently stiff pieces of wire they've got on here. So I like that. Oh, there we were focused. Look at that. Oh, there we go. So I like the way that looks. Now the interesting thing about these. Oh, and did I get my first donation? Somebody loves me. Somebody's gonna donate. I think it's G-Fan. Is that his symbol? Ooh, I was behind on comments.
You're way behind. So basically, yeah, people are saying it's
geeks.
that's basically an inline spinner.
Well, with like a swim jig, a weedless jig in the back. Because the thing about inline spinners, you can't throw a regular inline spinner around wood. You're screwed. Like you hook a rooster tail or a Meps on.
I mean, like Kevin Garnett, anything is possible. Come on now.
No. You throw that from the bank, you're getting your inline spinner.
I totally agree. I was just being the smart guy.
Completely snagged. G-Fan nerds or geeks, I don't know. When it comes to fishing, if anybody calls me a fishing nerd or a geek, I'm completely down.
If I'm fishing with Debo, it's nerds.
Yeah, we do call each other nerds all the time. G-Fan, thanks for the donation, brother. Always appreciate you hopping in. Need to get you on a show sometime. Dustin Taylor said, I completely missed the purpose of the hooks. It's made to be an EWG hook that hits like a straight shank flipping hook. I did notice that was bent out a little bit.
Oh.
But you can see how it's not straight in line. Like normally in EWG, that's one thing of
share your screen.
So you don't get as good. Oh, crap. Thank you, Randy. Thank you for being my admin and babysitting me. Usually with like an EWG hook, they'll be in line. So usually the bend is like right here in line with this. That's why a lot of guys will say, well, go with like a straight shank flipping hook. The hookup ratio is a lot better. I don't agree with that. I've used EWGs a long, long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this one is setting the hook apart from the rest. Is it's angled up, super needle point that allows it to fish like a straight shank hook in the perfect position for a light and fast hook set.
It's interesting.
It's also encased in a silky gray frictionless finish that delivers remarkable hook penetration. So it's like the owner hooks, those silver coated owner hooks.
What are those running for a pack?
$6.49 for, depending on however much a pack you get.
One
quantity. So if you were to get 3 out, which is $5, so $1.50 $1 something 30 a hook. That'd be right. $1.20. My math skills aren't real strong right now. So yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Dustin. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I'll roll with my EWGs. That's a really long wire. Oh, somebody's talking about the inlines.
Oh no, the one bait you were just looking at.
Nancy. Oh, Gabe, what's up, Gabe? Gabe in the house. Gabe, we need to set a time. Get you on another live. Okay, so let's hop over and look at this thing real quick again. I think it's interesting. So, inline spinner, you throw it around wood, bank fishing, you're screwed. With this one, I don't know. It's kind of interesting and cool. So it's like a downsized musky bait. A lot of the musky baits,
yeah,
like,
they usually have like a double,
a
double teardrop or whatever blade on there.
The Cowboys will have those. So I don't know. It's the pike love that inline spinner type thing. A MEPS, like a bigger MEPS.
Yeah.
So I think this could be fun to throw around. But what do y'all think? It's a gimmick.
Yeah, it's interesting. That has the four wires on it, right?
Yeah, 4 wires. Yep.
How is that connected right there from that to the jig head?
It looks like I don't know if it's a split ring. It might be just a split ring connecting it.
Or if that's I don't know how much I would trust that,
Well, I mean,
that one looks a little bit better. I mean, realistically, if it's a pike, I'm just hoping it bites off or gets off somehow.
So you don't have to touch it. I'll take off your pike for you.
They stink, man, and they're slimy and they're gross and they have teeth. I don't have any turkey gloves.
So they've got the buzzing bait. This thing's kind of cool because this would work really well for the plastics like it shows. A lot of the plastics that you get, a lot of the buzz baits you get are not made for plastics. They're set up for a skirted buzz bait. So with these, it's got, where did it go? With these, and I forget what the other one I have has that round thing, but it's got your lead weight here to keep it belly down. And after you slide your plastic up on there, it's got that little tooth or, kind of like spike out there in the front to help hold your plastic on.
Yeah.
So I forget what the other one is. I've got
I had. Oh, it was like one of the first iterations of the. God, what was it? Of the Larry Dahlberg, where it was basically a double buzz bait, but. Yeah. It like came off with two
things.
Yeah, it came out with 2 ploppers from the thing versus just 2 little blades. I was like so excited when I got that thing, and then I was like, this is garbage. Why is this even a thing?
So I actually like how they have the weight down and back where it's going to be toward the middle of your plastic.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that's going to help it run, because usually they'll have like the lead head up front and then you've got your plastic. With this kind of coming up into the middle of the plastic, you can see there how they rig it. If that's going to help it keep that much.
So go back to So I feel like with the other buzz baits, your plastic is going so much further up onto towards that initial bend up there also. And one thing that I kind of have issues with when it comes to like buzz baits is that initial getting it, like once you cast it out there, the getting it to start running right away. And I think that maybe could help it out a little bit where it's
drag your rod tip. A good way to avoid that is as soon as you cast, drag your rod trip as you're reeling up your slack. That'll help you keep that baby up.
Yeah. I like the looks of it. It's Strike King has one similar, but the weight is totally different.
Oh yeah, the Buzz and Frog. It's the War Eagle one is the other ones I had a bunch of from Gander. Actually, when I robbed Gander, I didn't actually rob them. That's my saying for when I got all that stuff super cheap. But the War Eagle ones have the round. Well, I guess I can show people. They have the round weight thing where you slide it up on the Buzz and Toad deal. I don't know what they call their buzz bait, but it comes with the Toad. Yeah, Buzz Toad. So it might not show it, but it's got a piece in there that actually holds it too. But again, notice, look. So again, it's got the weight forward of the bait.
Yeah.
So with that, it's going to have the weight all completely inside of it. So that's going to be interesting to see. I don't messing around with a ton of buzz baits. I've got a bunch of these, and I've got some old Strike Kings. It's pretty limited. I was using the Cumberland buzz baits, not a dedicated plastic. It was a skirted, but I think I have another one it's a Brent Ayler version that has a threaded. It's from Boss. Boss was the name or the brand.
Who's the boss?
That. Who's the boss? Let's see if they still have those, but it had a threaded on thing. Yeah, this one. This is the other one I used. So, but again, it's got the weight all up in front of your plastic, and then you screw on your plastic. So that'll be interesting to see once you run your bait up onto it. Is it going to help? With it being in the center of the bait, not just the front, at the nose of it.
So those both of the last that one and the War Eagle have kind of like a little hitch right there at the front of the weight too, where the Picasso was just like a straight shank coming back. So
that's what I mean. Like you're going to be able to get your bait up on where the weight's actually in the belly of it, as opposed to just being kind of run up on there like you would a spinner bait or something like that. Yeah, see how it's flat?
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Very.
Okay, do we have any comments on that? I know I was a little behind. Oh, Michael said, what frog are you rocking with this year, Debo? I don't have any really new frogs or anything. I don't think anything new's coming out. The River to Sea Bullywah was one of my favorites the last few years. The Scum Frog, that trophy series, good frog.
You'll be throwing some trash pandas, I assume.
That's from 13 Fishing, right? Is the Trash Panda?
I think so.
Talk about, I'm not the big screen. Talk about hooks being turned up. The Scum Frogs already come with the hooks already bent up. So they're not the most weedless frogs, but a really good hookup ratio on those. Otherwise, the Spro Frog.
The Spro Frog.
Tide Crasher. Really just depends what I have on me.
The Spros
Anybody
nice.
says frog and I'm in.
Right.
And Tuba says, what? No Menda products for the 2022 Classic? Randall, you gotta talk to your guy over Menda if you can get some new stuff.
Let's be realistic here. You can't improve on perfection.
What was it you were telling? Oh, I had problems with one of my pews, and it's got a rubber handle on it. And Randy's recommendation to fix it was you should put some Mendit on it and fix it. I'm like,
throw some Mendit on there, and then take the stickers from
put some wind grip tape under it, and then use some Mendit over it. He recommends.
You were like, that is a good idea, though. You did it, didn't you?
Yeah, it might work. Yeah, it might work. Who knows? Chris, I agree. I love catching pike. What else? Let me see that. Sean, any thoughts on the bottom? Any thoughts on the new bottom-up Beetles spinnerbait? Looks interesting, but maybe a gimmick. I've never heard of it. Who makes it, G-Fan? Bottom-up Beeble spinnerbait.
Beeble.
I don't know, maybe we'll find it. Goat toads. I did see those. Somebody had that. I don't know if we're going to get to those. What are we at for time? I haven't even keep track. Damn, we're at an hour and a half.
Almost, already. Yeah. We're actually hour. Oh, wait, yeah. Huh? What's that?
How many more do we have to look at here? Picasso set. Oh, well, let's keep going. We've only got. We got a decent amount. Well, we'll go through this. We'll make a night of it. I didn't have anything else planned for tonight. Looks like my wife already got the girls in the bed. So, the Savage Reels. These I really was interested in. I don't know where they're made. I really don't know anything about them. I like that they're simple colors. The OD green is pretty sick. You don't see that.
You should be sharing, huh?
Oh, dang it. Thanks, Randy, for keeping me in line again. Appreciate
what is this we're looking at here? This is like that's a reel.
This is Savage Gear. Savage Gear came out with a line of reels, which is pretty interesting. I don't know anything about where they're made but I did see somebody else brought this up earlier. Aluminum frame and side plates. They went all aluminum on this, and it's not like it's that much of a weight saver to go with graphite. They're still at 6.3 ounces all, which is great. Oh, those are in stock too.
Go back to those pictures. What was on the outside of the actual handle nut there? Was it like
the line
numbers or something? Oh,
yeah. So you put that and turn it to keep track of your line. It's got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
big that's kind of cool. The big savage toothy critter emblem on the spool tension. Yeah, I don't know. They look pretty clean. I don't know what factor they're made out of. So like what the brakes and stuff are going to resemble. If these are centrifugal, internal, yeah. So internal centrifugal brakes. They've got their own proprietary Dura grease.
Oh, yeah.
20-pound
For
drag.
some reason,
they look hefty.
that kind of reminds me of like it kind of reminds me of my 13 fishing, my Concept C, but in a different color.
Yeah, kind of. What's 13? I think 13 is Banex, I think is where they're made out of, right? So I like that one. That one caught my eye, and then this white one. So that's a 100 size reel. Then they've got those and the 3 and 400, and then 3 and 400 to this one. So those are $200 reels. So this one's like a step down, but these only come in the 300 and 400 size. So you can see the difference in line there. The other was like 110 line capacity. This one you're getting 230. Those are the big dog reels. So this would be like your big swim bait reels, and again, aluminum frame and side plates. So if those really aren't, I don't know if it's a wording thing. Some of them I feel like kind of screw on the wording, but it says aluminum frame and side plates, but I don't know if they're referring to the painting, that only the frame's aluminum. But I'm saying if those have aluminum frame and side plate, those are, I think, going to be pretty good beefy reels. I guess it depends on how the brakes and stuff work, but
right.
Internal brakes, not the best. It does have the hinging side plate though, and I think this was the cheaper one, right? Yeah. So the more expensive one should have the hinging side plate.
Those are so nice. They're so handy.
Too. Oh, maybe it doesn't. This one says it doesn't say anything about it. Drag clickers, typical brakes, project. Maybe this one doesn't. Oh.
I could be up at my truck near the lake or the water and have to take the side plate off and like get sweaty palm that I'm going to drop it. It's going to fall in the water somehow.
Yeah, it just makes sense. If you have a reel where you have to get into it, I see the difference. These have the externally adjustable centrifugal brakes, right? It still says centrifugal, right? So that's why these don't have the, so that's why this doesn't have the plate. Well, I guess the other one was too. Maybe, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, either way, there's your big swimbait reel. If you're looking for a new big swimbait reel, as long as it actually is aluminum frame and aluminum handle side plate, those will be money. 300 and 400 size, those are the big reels. This is the smaller 100 size, which is sweet. Does this have the beetle wing?
Beetle dust, I think. I do like that OD green color though.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. You don't see that in reels. That's neat. Okay, what do we got for questions, comments, anything in between? Popper Buzz. Oh my gosh, some of these people's comments. Y'all kill me.
Right.
H2O frogs any good? I've never used those. Are those Academy? Is H2O Academy, right? I think.
You sure? Yes.
I think those are H2O, right? I've not used them.
Hey, where are we at on this list while you're looking for that? Is there any way you can flip over to that real quick?
Yeah. We're scooting here still. We're scooting.
Okay.
Oh, they have that version in the 100 size too. So that's a $200 reel versus this is $129. Is this aluminum frame and side plate? No way for $129, is it? See, I wonder if they're screwing us on wording. I bet they're saying it's an EDP paint, whatever that stands for. Does it say?
These are not the droids you're looking for.
EDP painted aluminum frame. So I think this might be a wording thing. They're saying it's got an aluminum frame that's painted this way, and the side plates are painted that way, but they're not saying an aluminum frame and an aluminum side plate. I don't know.
So is it aluminum paint they're using?
No, I think they're just saying this. No, I think it's just the way they've worded it. They're saying an EDP painted aluminum frame and side plates. So they painted the aluminum frame that way and the side plates, but they're being generic on what the actual side plates are.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
So I don't know. I don't know either way. It does say unmatched durability without excess weight, so I'm not sure if it really is aluminum frame and aluminum side plates, but that's going to be money at that price as far as durability. Now, the brakes could suck, or it could be grindy and not have very good tolerances. And, there's a bunch of different factors, but just from a durability standpoint. So I don't know. They look pretty cool. Interesting. What else do we have? So they've got some spinning reels too. They have that OD green. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool color.
Devil sticks. Is that green?
Yeah.
That's that's even darker. I kind of like that one.
That's cool. I like the colors. But you can see where it says here, carbon reinforced composite body and rotor. So that's a carbon graphite frame, not aluminum. So it does have a good screw-in handle though. I like the ones that have the actual screw-in handle. So I don't know. We'll see. Those are cool. What else do we have? So they've got some, what is it? Braid? Silencer braid. 8-strand it looks like. Smoky smooth. Providing anglers with exceptional ultra abrasion resistance. I don't know anything about their line. I can't really talk on that. Oh, I did see these. I did order a pack of these way back. I don't know if they were back ordered or... Yeah, so these are 3.5 inches, but they're made out of, what do they call it? They're proprietary, based on a 3D scan of a real frog, like a real boy. Taper body, 2 paddle tail legs, which allows it to move through cover effortlessly. The Duratec material is extremely durable. So I'm picturing this to be like an Elastec.
Yeah.
Type plastic. But it's got those big kicky feet back there. I think this is going to be a cool one too. Super durable, and it said it's extremely floaty. So unlike the rage toads or like a horny toad that sink,
when you have it on a hook.
Yeah, it says this is...
Does it say extremely floaty?
Yeah, so extremely durable, but also super buoyant is what they say. Super buoyant.
Oh.
Lets it float on the surface when paused, unlike other toads. It does say it comes packaged with 1 pre-rigged toad on a custom 4X ultra strong sharp frog hook and 2 replacement bodies. So you get 3 bodies and 1 pre-rigged with a super strong hook. I think
so is that going to be like a
$8,
double hook, like your regular hollow body frogs?
I don't know. It didn't show the hook. I'm guessing since it's got the 1 channel, it's going to be a single hook. And the hook will lay right there, pre-rigged. But to me, that doesn't matter as long as it's a good, durable, strong hook. So I don't know. I think those are going to be cool. I think I just got the mojito color maybe. I just got 1 pack of them. I think they were back ordered when I ordered, but I don't know. I think those will be cool.
Ooh.
We'll see.
That mojito color's something. I really do like those, those type of frogs, just as like a quick.
Yeah, you throw these a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Roger said, are the pictures blurry or is it just my device? I don't know. I need to upgrade. Gramps made me feel like a slacker. He went all tough guy and upgraded to the 1080. So I feel like I need to pay $30 a month and get the good stuff.
Gramps went super ultra mega
Thanks,
HD
Gramps.
Awesomeness.
Steve said, "Oh no new releases for Minute or Guggen." Oh, Paul's got to get off. He's got to go edit. Well, Paul, thanks for hopping in. Appreciate you, friend.
That was like 3 hours ago.
It's at 9:01. It's 10 minutes ago. Good Lord, I'm behind. Chris says we're all hearing it for the long haul. That's when I was talking about time. Ben in the house too. Another good supporter. The Goat Toads float. Yeah, I did see those. Are those on here? Are we going to get to that? Z-Man? No. Can we just look it up quick? I thought I saw it in a test tank on Instagram. I would have thought they would have had it on here already. Maybe it's not. They don't have it ready for distributors yet. Make sure I don't pass it here. Because they had a new size of these they call them the goat toads or something, right? I don't see.
I don't know. I'm really confused by.
Oh, here we
Goats
go.
can't be toads. They're two different things.
The goat toads. So this is kind of the same thing, different profile, but the same thing that we were just looking at. Kicky feet, Elaztec. How many do you get in here? 4 inches, you get 3 of them.
Those feet remind me of the stupid eyelashes that people put on their Volkswagen Beetles.
Oh gosh. So that one doesn't come pre-rigged, but same deal. Interesting. Yeah, I'd be down to try those too. Are they in?
You just got a donation too when you get a chance to look at it.
Oh, that Purple Death is
purpley deathy.
Beautiful. Okay, what do we got? We got donations coming here. What do we got? I'm gonna have to skip to the bottom. I'm sorry if there's good questions or comments. Eric, thank you for the $10 bomb. I appreciate that, man. What technique do you want to work more this year that you haven't used a lot in the past? Can you show the bait/lure that you plan on using it for on Tackle Warehouse? Oh gosh darn it.
Debo wants to work on the drop shot, which he won't do. Also wants to throw more big swim baits,
which I won't do.
He'll throw twice and then pick something else up. I'll want to try to do some spinning rod stuff.
Dustin, you hush your mouth. Dustin's I'm guessing he's making fun of me. He said, haha, Randy, don't forget the PT Cruisers. I used to have an HHR, which was basically a PT Cruiser. I drove that damn thing for 12 years before I got my freaking F-150 truck, and it's night and day difference, and I won't ever give up that truck because I love it.
Oh, poop lures, says Chris.
Chris Russ sent us some poop lures. I've got to unbox them still. Gosh, I don't know, Eric. That's a tough question. I do want to say drop shot, but like every year I say it and then I get snagged once and break off on the third cast. I'm like, screw it, doing something different.
Well, so you're going to have to put a caveat to that. You're going to only be able to drop shot when you're fishing out of a boat, because if you're not fishing out of a boat, drop shots, I don't want to say it's pointless, but you're gonna run into that issue where you're gonna break off a whole lot more than, you know.
It's definitely harder dragging a drop shot up hills and up, jetties and stuff, as opposed to casting shallow and dragging it off all that, keeping semi-tight. It's definitely a difference. Gosh, I don't know. Let me think on this, Eric. I just wanted to scroll down. For some reason, we're buffering here on the Savage stuff. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm going to jump back over. So I want to say drop shot. Yeah, and I've done that. Seized Carcass 84. I've done the weedless drop shot. I don't know. I'm kind of.
It just doesn't seem like it helps. I'm not getting caught up with. Okay, so I guess I don't necessarily know what part are you making weedless, the hook part, right?
So they've got So actually, I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna set up a designated drop shot rig, and I'm going to try to make a point to have at least, because I didn't have a single dedicated drop shot video last year. A couple years ago, I actually did have a really good day on the drop shot on my local lake. I'm going to do a dedicated drop shot setup, bring it with me, and try to make at least 2 dedicated drop shot videos where I use it all day. I know, blasphemy. But I did actually order some of these hooks. I ordered them quite some time ago, talking about hooks. I got some of those Trocars when they had that 40% off Trocar.
Trocars are so scary.
I'm probably going to search forever. I should just go to Trocar, but it's essentially these, but the Trocar version. So it's got the Trocar hook.
Sure.
So they're a light wire. You rig your worm up on there, the nose of it right here, so it's weedless. And then you've got the point sticking just back into these are the laser Trocar. You've got the pointy worm. So like a lot of guys will rig a robo worm like this. I actually did, what was that, a couple years ago in the clear place that we fish, was throwing the KVD Dream Dream Shot.
I think
had really good luck that day. So I got more of these. I stocked up on them. I'm going to say that's going to be the hook. Right now, my my favorite Natos. Hey, just keeping y'all on your toes. I didn't actually go anywhere. We just lost like 20 people when it blinked. Like, this idiot's done. So let me see, Eric. So that's the hook I'm going to use because I am going to try to rig it weedless more. The KVD, I think it's Dream Shot. KVD Dream Shot. So far, this has been my most productive. What's the difference? I think just this regular one. This has been my most productive drop shot bait, and I am not well versed in trying tons and tons and tons of different ones. But it was the green pumpkin blue sapphire. This is the day that I had really good luck. And then on like a sexy shad color, I don't know what they call it. It's like white with blue and chartreuse. I don't even see it here. They don't even have it. But it's like a sexy shad colored. Oh, it might be in those. Yeah, it's called sexy shad. This was the other color I had really good luck on that day. So it's more of a see-through bluish pearl with a chartreuse line in it. Both of those did really good for me. So do we have any comments coming in for like the best drop shot catches? Oh, Mike's still in the house.
Yeah.
Try the Gammy G-Lock in 1 and 1/0 for weedless Texas rigged drop shot. The Gammy G-Lock. Okay, let me check that out, Mike. Where was... Gosh, that many comments already came in, Eric. What did you call it, Mike?
The Gammy G-Lock?
Gammy G-Lock. Let's look this up. G-Lock. What come up? Okay, maybe not so much. Let's go to Gamakatsu. Okay, G-Lock. Let's find this G-Lock. What? I don't even know what this is. Is anybody familiar with the G-Lock? Offset G-Lock. Is that it? Is this the one, Mike? G-Lock worm hook? And yeah, one. They got him in. Okay, that's interesting. So it's like a little finesse, almost like a like an EWG.
Super wide gap ishy, kind of.
The extra wide gap works well with thick plastic baits as well as standard worm sizes, and the hook point is in that range. Go straight to the point. Those are interesting. Yeah, I've never tried those.
Honestly, I want to do just in general more work with the Freebird rig.
That's going to be another one I want to try, actually. Yeah, seeing your success with it last year.
It's so funny when it's not G-Lock hooks, but when somebody puts it together like Dustin just did, and it's Glock hooks, which made me chuckle there. But yeah, the free rig, it's, I don't know. I want to kind of find a better combo as far as, the actual terminal bits of it, but that's probably where I'm going. Even though I started using it last year, I kind of want to get better with it.
Eric, actually, I do. I did try those one day, and I actually ended up throwing those as a Ned bait instead before they came out, or they might have already had the Neds, but I have tried those. I do like the way that missile baits, the bomb shot looks. Absolutely. Somebody else said the new hot shot. I did see that Kuda that they did just come out with those. Actually, we'll go over and look because when I ordered away, I don't remember when that was. They hadn't come out yet, and I don't want to do another order. I've spent too much on Tackle Warehouse in the past month and a half.
It's going to be Debo Warehouse pretty soon.
I did see they came out with those that new drop shot, which looked pretty sweet, like kind of along the lines of the Dream Shot. Those do look pretty sweet. That bass candy color looks good.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
Green pumpkin sapphire blue. That's the exact color I was throwing in that Dream Shot. Yeah, those are cool. I'll try to get my hands on some of those. Those are pretty cool. Okay. Oh, and they did come out with new colors. Actually, I do have some of these on the way. They come out with Tackle Warehouse Dark June Bug, which, Dark June Bug is just so good around here. And a lot of places don't do that good dark. I don't have a fly in here. Tackle Warehouse, green pumpkin, black and blue. Oh, look, also another favorite of mine, which looks like Tramp Stamp from Reaction Innovations.
That one is nice.
So I do have some of those coming. But okay, what else do we have? We got to get through the good sale stuff. 269 people left here. I can't believe we still have even 100 people left. Listening to us talk about tackle. Y'all are a bunch of tackle nerds. We appreciate it. We love you guys. It's fun talking fishing. Okay, so they did have, as I was talking about this, I did notice this little minnow. This would be a cool drop shot bait.
Oh, yeah.
DS minnow.
Big eyes to them.
3 inches. See, that's a perfect drop shot size. 3 inches. Does it say how many you get in a pack? Oh, 8-pack for $6.99. Okay, well,
It's not better than some.
Yeah. Finished with hand-painted eyes for added realism. Perfect for drop shots right there. Or, yeah, like the Demiki rig, the vertical jig. Huh. I like those. I like that that purple. Oh, look at their morning dawn. Fly.
Debo was like, oh, look at the squirrel.
Squirrel. That stupid
Pretty
fly.
Flashy, sparkly.
Oh, gosh. That looks good. Watermelon magic. Okay. Ooh.
Okay. Watermelon laminate? Watermelon magic.
Dude, that watermelon laminate looks good. Okay. I like that. Electric shad looks really good too. Okay. Savage Gear. Savage Gear's coming out with some cool stuff this year. This thing I saw too, I thought of as like a chatterbait trailer. I don't know how big this is. What does it say for sizes? 3 inches.
Is that the turd bait?
Picture. No, this isn't the turd bait. This almost reminds me like of the grande bass, like the rattlesnake type deal. But I like how the front of it has the big body, because the problem with the rattlesnakes was they would last for a while, but the middle body is so tiny, skinny, which is what you want for a wacky rig. It gives it good action. But, sometimes the durability, they would get bit just because there was no meat in the middle. But with this, this would allow you, with the meaty head being full, you can actually thread that onto a hook. Does it say what they made it for? Perfectly with the Ned jig. So it looks like they made this for a Ned. Yeah, 3 inches. You could throw that on like the Chatterbait Custom, because the Chatterbait Custom has a shorter shank hook.
Mm-hmm.
So it might work for that. Those are kind of cool. I might have to check some of those out. Let's see what else we got. Some Duratech minnows, like that Elastec minnow type thing. Those are pretty cool looking. I think Savage Gear has probably some of the coolest stuff so far. Oh, that mojito. Oh, and it's can we get another view of it? Does it have? No. It's kind of hard to tell here. You could tell it on that one that it has here's a good one. It's segmented, so it's got little cuts where it's segmented to help it move, that tail action.
Swim better, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, Savage Gear. Ooh, that smallmouth magic is cool.
All right, Debo, let's focus, buddy.
Okay, so Savage Gear, man, they've got, oh my gosh.
Yeah. You remember that one time you had a tick on you?
Oh God, I hate ticks, dude. So I have used the Savage Gear. Oh, Randy, so remember how we were talking about, are they going to come out more with painted stuff or more of the HD?
Oh yeah,
look,
like dip kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So they had the painted stuff before, but it looks like now they're coming out with more of the HD print type stuff. Ghost Bass.
So those. See, these are a little bit different though. I feel like those are almost underneath the plastic. You know what I mean? Versus like you say, I don't want to keep going back to Lunker Hunt, but Lunker Hunt has like a very specific, I think, type of way of doing it. But these could be totally different where it looks like it's more on the outside. I don't have good examples to share. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, Chris Russ.
Yeah, next time, put your story together before you throw out something like that. Right?
Dude, don't call me out like that then.
So I bought a couple Savage Gear frogs. They look really good, but both of the ones that I had, the hooks were absolute crap on them. The hooks were not
God, what
sharp. I
was
had to change out the
like
hooks.
those Terminator frogs? You remember those?
Yeah. And see, a lot of people swear by it. There's been other people that have said, try this one. It's like an amazing frog. And I'm like, man, I
That
bought
looks
two
like
of
a
them.
looks like a scum frog almost. The way the
I mean, it's
tie
pretty
goes into the
regular
plastic in the
looking.
front.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I
kind of a
mean,
normal looking
me,
frog, but
I would for sure, I would for sure mend it that so you didn't get any tears or anything right away.
I do like, though, it looks like the weight in back is flat instead of having like the round, like the button back there.
Okay, yeah.
Hook up. That's kind of interesting. I'll have to go check. I don't remember that when I changed mine out. Yeah, they look good. I wish the ones I got would have had good hooks. It kind of deterred me from buying any more of their frogs.
End stone,
Okay.
live target. Live target is what I was thinking of, not lunker hunt. You know how live target does the very detailed kind of like
Oh
ball
yeah.
bait and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Okay, let me get to quote. You said there was a good this or that. I'm gonna have to skip down again. I am so far behind
Yeah, I
again.
think it was from Chris Ross. It was a little bit ago.
I'm gonna have to skip. I'm already super far behind again. Dang it. Chris. Okay, let me see. Where's Chris's this or that?
So if you go all the way down to the
Oh
bottom, you got to scroll
God,
up just a little.
Chris. This or that. Ticks all over or poison ivy. I get poison ivy every year. It never fails. I know I'm gonna get it when it happens. I would honestly rather get poison ivy than ticks. I freaking hate ticks. Ugh.
So out of all the years, so I think I've been, last I looked, and this was, before I took my little time off, I want to say I had 15 fishing license, 15 or 16, and this is probably a year or so ago. So out of that 16-ish years, I hadn't ever had a tick on me until last year. And he was like actually he got like in my knee, like where there's nothing but just like knee bone. Freaking gross, man.
I don't know anything on these. I've heard people talk about the Scottsboro swim baits. I've never used them. They look nice. I don't know if Hank's still in here. Hank, have you used these? I know you've got
No,
about
he
every.
left.
Oh, damn. They look good. I can't tell you all anything about them, though. I've never used any of the Scottsboro. I've heard of them, but they look cool. Shimano.
Yeah.
Oh, we saved one of the best for last. So Shimano came out with some pretty cool stuff. I did see Jim was telling me about this. He wants to get his hands on this. Tackle Junkie, of course, wants to get his hands on a new reel. But the new Bantam,
Okay.
looks sick. It's expensive, but Shimano makes damn
It
good
looks
stuff.
tall. You know what I mean?
I think it's just the picture. It's a pretty low profile reel. It's about normal, 12 110. So it's what, 100 size ish.
Sure. Yeah.
So I know that one will be interesting to see. My parents had to stop by today for some stuff, and he was testing out. I got a few new rods. Somebody sent in to me, and he was testing out some reels. One of which was the Shimano Corrado 150, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, this combo feels so good." He's like, "I want to get one of those." So I think Dad
I
might
agree with that comment.
get on that. Now they have the Tranks 150. This is kind of interesting. And I think they changed the knobs on the new Tranks, which I think is rubber. I want to say I was looking at a Tranks a long time ago, and it had like plastic knobs. It must have been an old one. I thought they sucked, but somebody else was just like, no, they're rubber now. So I don't know if somebody like switched the handles on them, but anyway, this is the smaller Tranks. It doesn't have the big, like the Tranks 200. Let me just jump over and show you real quick what I'm talking about. Like the 300, the Corrado K has them too. I think it's the same handle as the Tranks. Yeah, so it's that same type of handle, that larger rubber. And I think these were plastic before. Somebody will have to correct me if that was an aftermarket thing they did, but the handle sucked. When I put my hands on it, I was like, this Tranks feels like crap.
Those don't look good. They look very generic.
These are good. These are good. I like this. This was the one on that big crankbait reel you tried when you were just over.
Oh, okay.
I like the bigger, the longer
Oh,
handles.
Yeah, those look nothing like the ones on that reel. At least from the picture.
Yeah. So on these, I noticed it doesn't have the big handle. So this would be like the Corrado handle on here. I haven't ever used a Tranks. I know there's some small things. Tackle Advisors, if you go back and watch some of his videos, that dude went in depth, super gear nerd, and broke all the reels apart and would show you and tell you. And he would kind of tell you some of the differences between like the Tranks 300. And I know when he compared the 300 to the 200, he's like, man, I don't see any big difference here between this Tranks and the Corrado, the 200 size. So I kind of wonder if this is going to be just like a different renaming of the Corrado type thing, you know, as far as like with the insides and everything. I don't know. Because I don't know, does it have a aluminum handle side plate? Versatile inshore anglers, saltwater. Oh yeah, so it's a 150 size is what it would be.
Everyone in the comments are pretty much still talking about ticks up until this point. and so what I'm going to promote to everybody is
I don't even know. Nobody's even watching. Let's go through the tackle stuff. There's a couple left. All right, we're going to open it up.
If everybody could just go out and get as many peacocks as physically possible because they love to eat ticks. Like I'm going to get a pet peacock. He's going to come fishing with us.
Really?
Well, fishing with me. I mean, he's not going to help you out any. I mean, he's just going to eat all the ticks around me. I'm going to train him.
Yes, we're pretty much through. The other one I would like to try, I do have one of the X Prides. I got that on sale. Gosh, that's been a while ago, but I did see they're coming out with the new X Prides. I would like to get one of the new ones and compare. X Pride is a really sick rod. That's a really nice rod. I like the whatever that CI4 Plus. Yeah, CI4 Plus handle. That stuff, that material feels really good. Okay, we're going to open it up. To heck with the sharing. We've gone through the sales. We've gone through the new stuff. What do we got? We'll go for 10 minutes more here, 5 minutes more.
Guys, somebody just had a this or that I saw. What was it? This or that? Was it gas station burrito or gas station chili dog?
Gas station burrito or gas station chili dog. Both of those sound like bad ideas. Get the biscuits and gravy instead.
Dude, branch out. Just get both of them. Make a burrito dog. There's nothing wrong with a good roller dog.
Yeah, those MGLs, the Corrado MGL is a sick reel for sure. Roland says best fishing peacock or best fishing sidekick. Add a peacock to the list. Possums make good pets. Now we're talking about possum pets. Oh, what do you think
Possums
of those?
Eat ticks also.
Curtis, I did want to. I think I still have it up, right? Oh yeah, I did. I did see that one as I was scrolling. I didn't notice Z-Man had all their stuff at the bottom. I didn't go down far enough. Here, these. So the SMH shaking my head worms.
Oh, with the eyelash frogs.
Start with the nose that is designed to seamlessly match the SMH jig head. Transition to about. So yeah, they kind of are smaller at the nose, and then taper out a little bit bigger, and they get back, to kind of your standard. Oh, I see. That's what those new jig heads are. Okay, that looks pretty cool.
Whoa, hold on. Would you have a jig head outside of the worm?
Yeah. So this is the jig head that they come out with that they're talking about.
I think I actually bought some of these the other day because I thought they looked cool.
Well, it says they're available for pre-order, so I don't think it was those. Must have been.
Yeah, no, it wasn't those. Never mind. What's that over there? I like your shirt.
Randy, I told you to get your thoughts together before you just start blurting stuff out. I literally just told you that. Come on, Randy. Oh my gosh. Debo, have you used the Tatula H yet? I don't know what the Tatula H is. I don't know what that is. Tatula H. What is MGL? MGL is the spool, Chris. So it's made to throw, what is it? Less startup, lighter spool, made to throw lighter baits. Yeah, usually it's just like a lighter deal, easier to cast. Doesn't mean you have to use it for like super light stuff. And that's kind of what they intend it for. But yeah, the SLX MGL, actually, I was really surprised with that. Randy, I think, said the same thing. The first time I cast it, I was like, man, this thing is like free. And then when you cast, that was the same time we were catching those fish in the grass line at Greg's
Oh
Lake.
yeah.
With the
Yep.
paddle tails. And the first time you threw it out there, I think you said the same thing. I was like, whoa, this feels weird. It's so free feeling. I'm like, I said the exact same thing.
It was like, it was nothing, kind of. It's hard to explain. It's like one of those things that you just have to feel it to get it, you know?
Yeah. Wes Hawk, what's your frogging rod this year? I think it's going to be the Kistler. I picked up a couple of those Kistlers. Gosh, when was that? Toward the end of last year on some of those deals.
Or
they
was
had
it
going.
2 years ago?
It was 2 or 3 years ago when I bought my first Kistlers, but I just
your
got
first one.
Yeah, because I had the KLX this year that I absolutely loved, and I got the KLX specific. I think it's going to be this deal here as my. Oh, no, I can't. I think this is going to be the combo. So this was that Lose, the Hyper. What is it? Hyper Speed, that 9.5 to 1. So the whole red and black motif.
Yeah. You got a bot, Devo.
Ooh, what's his name's girlfriend in here? He told her not to be.
Oh, it's going crazy.
Hey, whose girlfriend is that? Again, get your girlfriend under control. Slipknot Country, yes, absolutely, Chris. Top 3, one of my top 3 favorite bands. So the rod it's a 7.3 heavy, rated for 20 to 65 pound braid, up to 1 ounce, frogs and toads. So it's their, I don't know if I can show, but they come out with, Kistler came out with like the actual, there you go, it's upside down. It says frog and toad right there. They came out with actual like technique specific rods. So if you were like, oh, I want a chatterbait rod, they've got a chatterbait rod. Doesn't mean you have to go out and get one that's, specifically for that. I see a lot of people say that. And what's wrong?
Dustin has some strong words for you about that combo.
Ooh, Dustin, I don't think so. So their rating, they go kind of light on ratings. I guess we'll see. It's only rated up to 1 ounce. To me, this feels like up to 1.5 ounces rated heavy. They're light on their ratings. But I agree. You want a heavy rod. I usually like a 7.
I think he's saying it's more the reel than the rod.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, it's the reel. That's what he said.
I know, Dustin. I know. I want to test it. That's exactly what I said in that video, Dustin. Exactly. That's the big thing. Like last year, so I had people calling me stupid when I posted on Instagram about my. I don't think I have that rig together anymore. But it was my Daiwa Tatula 200, which was a sick reel for frogging, but it was a 6.4 speed. And I had people saying, you're an idiot if you frog with 6.4. I'm like, I've frogged with everything under the sun, and, well, 6s and 7s. And there's people that say you want the fastest reel, 8 speed, for frogging and flipping and pitching. But I've said the same thing, Dustin. You're not going to have the torque. You're not going to have that ability to grind them out. So that's why I said I want to go with this really fast reel and see. Am I going to notice a big loss of power with a 9.5 to 1 bringing in? I can't remember how many inches this thing brings in, like 42 inches, I want to say, like something crazy. I am, Chris. I am going to slap that. Scott sent me a speed spool handle. So it's definitely going to get the big handle upgrade.
I don't know who said it. I think it might have been Chris. I don't know who said it, but I think somebody put out there, how do you know that bot didn't want to put out a this or that after their 16 spam posts?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
They're just never going to get it out. I got to get these 16 spams out real quick, and then I have a this or that for you.
Yeah, I agree, Dustin. I like just a 7. If I could get a 7, that's my favorite all around. In the old days, yeah. Dad was actually talking about that. We were joking about that. He's like, you guys talk about all these fast reels and crap. He's like, I remember when I got my, I don't remember what it was, the Bantam, the old Bantam. And it was like a 4.6. And he's like, that was fast. That was fast at the time. I'm like, oh, I know.
Was that on a pistol grip bait caster too?
Oh, of course it was on a pistol grip. What else? All right. Well, what else do we got? Fish in the Southeast. Okay, we're ending on this one. We are at 2 hours and 10 minutes. Good Lord, it's been a fun live. That Yamamoto Senko or 6 Sense Clout.
Hands down, Without a doubt, it's the clout, man. The Yamamotos are fantastic, but I don't want to have to go through 3 packs of Yamamotos when I could go through like 2 clouts.
Yeah, I mean, I've had good luck on both. I've used the clout.
100%. I've had good luck on both, but you don't get the same durability out of the Yamamoto that you would with the clout.
Yeah, but I think the Yamamoto, the whole thing is it's got so much salt, and it's got a completely different action. When you put that much salt in baits, it definitely does give them a different action and fall rate.
Sure.
So sometimes you sacrifice action for price, you know, durability. So I don't know. They're pretty. I see both. I don't know. Yeah, highlight was so Randy, Mr. Randall Williams. So he said looking to frog with the Debo Dobbins Fury lose LFS. I used pretty much that exact same combo for frogging. It'll do you well. Randall Pink Floyd said highlight was Dizzle putting eyelashes on everything. You should see him when we get ready. When we used to go, he'd be like, "Hey, you want to go hit shields before we go fishing?" I'd be like, "Sure." This dude would have like 2-inch eyelashes he'd put on just to go to shields. It's weird. I mean, I never told you, Randy, but I was kind of embarrassed walking around with you. You're like, do these look good now?
You're so dumb.
All right, well, on that note, we're getting out of here. Love y'all. Thank y'all for joining. We'll be live again next Saturday, hopefully. Hopefully everybody stays safe with the weather. That's it.
Yeah.
Love y'all. Thanks for watching, and until next live.